Dear friends, welcome. Have you ever felt drained by your own feelings, caught between reacting and regretting? Indrani Devi of Mysore struggled with the same emotional turbulence many of us silently carry. Some stories don't begin with suffering or hardship, they begin with comfort, with respect, and with privilege. This is the story of Indrani Devi of Mysore, a woman born into a respected and cultural family who had all the comforts which made her happy, yet found herself struggling inside. Her struggle was quiet but profound, and the question she asked Raman Maharshi carries a timeless lesson for all of us. How can I stay steady in life without losing my emotions? Indrani Devi's family was wealthy, educated, and socially prominent in Mysore. She grew up in the world of education and refinement, religious and cultural traditions, with moral guidance and discipline. From the outside, her life looked perfect. She had everything people assume will bring inner peace. But on the inside, something was missing. Despite her upbringing, she noticed that her mind was restless. She felt emotions rise and fall uncontrollably sadness, anxiety, longing, joy without warning. Her mind did not settle even though her life was ordered. Inner peace is not guaranteed by comfort, education, or social standing. Because she was raised with discipline and values, this struggle felt especially confusing. She asked herself, why do I feel restless when everything is fine? And why can't my discipline or moral effort stop this agitation? Her struggle was not rebellion or indulgence, it was honest curiosity, a desire to understand the mind itself. Even if you are educated, successful, or morally aware, the mind can still be restless. Realizing that her inner questions were not being answered by family, tradition, or discipline, Indrani Devi made a bold choice. She traveled to Tiruvannamalai, where Ramana Maharshi lived at the foot of Arunachala. When Indrani Devi arrived, she did not speak about her social status or her comfort or about her family. She went directly to the heart of her struggle. She said, in essence, my mind and emotions are restless. Sometimes I feel sadness, sometimes joy, sometimes longing. I don't want to suppress my emotions, but I also want inner peace. How can I stay steady without losing my emotions? This question was human and deeply spiritual. It is a question we all face in some form or another, whether in relationships, work, or daily life. Raman Maharshi did not tell her to fight or suppress emotions. He shared a gentle truth. Emotions naturally arise and pass. Moods may change, but you are more than your emotions. Suffering comes from identifying with your feelings. He guided her to inward inquiry. Notice the emotion. Ask quietly, to whom has this emotion appeared? Realize it has appeared to me, but I am not limited to this feeling. Ask, who am I apart from this passing emotion? By observing in this way, the mind becomes stable without suppressing feelings. Think of emotions like waves in the ocean. Waves rise, waves fall, storms pass, calm returns. The ocean does not panic about the waves. We are the ocean. not the waves. Sadness comes, it passes. Anger arises, it fades. Joy appears, it moves on. If we remember we are the awareness behind the emotion, our inner stability remains intact. Suppressing emotions completely or react impulsively to every mood both create tension. Ramana Maharshi's approach does not ignore or fight emotion, it allows emotion to exist while staying centered and aware. Emotional stability is not coldness, it is clarity and freedom. Indrani Devi's story shows us a practical method we can all try. Notice the emotion fully, name it silently. This is sadness or this is anger. Pause, don't act immediately. Ask who is experiencing this. Return to the awareness behind the feeling. This helps you respond calmly, not react impulsively. Feel fully, not suppress. Remain steady even when life changes. Indrani Devi's question shows us inner peace does not come from comfort, discipline, or status alone. It comes from understanding the mind and self. Raman Maharshi's teaching is simple but profound. Feel your emotions, observe them without identifying with them. Realize the stable awareness that is always present. Like Indrani Devi, we can learn to stay emotionally balanced while living fully, allowing our heart to be alive without letting the mind be disturbed. Her story reminds us that stability and sensitivity can coexist, a lesson as relevant today as it was a century ago. If this teaching resonated with you, like the video, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe for more insights from Ramana Maharshi teachings as narrated by me, Krisha. Thank you for watching.